Is Anthony Davis going to receive a contract extension in the coming days? Plus, is Max Christie going to crack the Lakers rotation this year? That and more coming up on today's Lakers Report. But before we get to all of that, do you want year-round Lakers coverage, like the latest news, rumors, analysis during the season, especially free agency draft coverage? You want that as well? Maybe some watch parties? Hit the subscribe button, Laker Nation. No other channel is going to have better information, takes, and everything else when it comes to the purple and gold. What's up, guys? You're watching the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. My name is Harrison Graham. Let's kick things off here with Anthony Davis. Is that extension coming? There's a report out there that the Lakers are expected to make AD an offer as soon as this week. Here's Brian Windhorst of ESPN. He says, I do think there is an expectation the Lakers do make some sort of offer this week, or at least show their intention to make such an offer. The Lakers want this done ASAP, and they should, right? Like, we know what the question marks are with Anthony Davis, the injury stuff, this and that, but I think some of the questions which have been questioning his toughness, I thought he put a lot of that to rest last year, to be frank, playing through some injuries, playing as well as he did, especially in the postseason. I just think this is not a player you just let go, right? Like, this is someone to extend, and if you want to trade him a couple years into the extension, you can certainly do that. And I'll add this as well. The last time we heard a report of a player eligible for an extension to get one, Jaylen Brown got it the next day. So I would not be surprised at all if we wake up tomorrow, Wednesday, whatever, and Anthony Davis does receive that extension. Here's Lakers Daily on AD. He says that Davis can sign an extension for 3 years and a max of $167.6 million starting on August 4th. And prior to the first day of the 23-24 regular season, Davis would be required to opt in on his ETO, giving him a total contract of 5 years and $251.4 million. That would run through the 27-28 season. So I said wake up tomorrow. August 4th is what I meant. I would not be surprised at all if August 4th comes. What's that, Friday, Coop? On Friday, we have news of an Anthony Davis contract extension. Remember last year with LeBron, it came around this time, I believe, and I would not be surprised if the same happens for AD. And I thought he really bounced back nicely. Not that he had bad years in 2021 and then 21-22, but he missed a lot of games. The points and the rebounding were down. Yes, he missed games last year, and you're hoping he's a guy who can play at least 60-plus games year in and year out, but 26 and almost 13. There was a stretch early in the season before the midseason injury where it's like, is AD going to win MVP? Like, he was that good. He played really, really well last year, which is why I fully expect this to get done. This deal is going to happen, and it's going to happen in less than a week unless something unforeseen does take place. So he'll be here. LeBron's still under contract. You're clearly all in right now if you're the Lakers. And by the way, a 3-year extension, it's not like you're giving him a 5-year extension, right? Like, it's not like you have to be stuck with him for the next 7 years with the remaining years on the contract. So I think it's a good deal for both sides. This deal will get done. Show Anthony Davis some love. Type 3 in the comments right now. The brow is here to stay. Type your 3s in the comment section if you want to show Anthony Davis some love. We mentioned earlier, subscribe to the channel if you want daily coverage, or at least videos almost every single day around the purple and gold, because NBA season's closer than you think. Tomorrow's the month of August. Training camp starts in September. Season's here in October. Like, it's right there. August, training camp, season, hoops. Let's go. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on your notifications. That way you never miss a video here on the Lakers Report by Chat Sports. Okay, Max Christie, what's the latest on him? How will he figure into this team in year 2 after a very good summer league, I might add? We broke that down at the time. We'll talk more about Christie here in just a moment, but oh my God. Ice. These are sick. Get the LeBron James City Edition jerseys with the number 6, chatsports.com/Bron City. Producer Coop's in here with us, Coop, and I got to be honest, these are some of the cleanest jerseys I've ever seen.
They're one of the best City jerseys out there, and if you recall, LeBron is changing his number to 23.
That is correct.
So it's one of the last chances you'll ever get to have a LeBron James number 6 jersey. Be sure to get it today, chatsports.com/Bron City.
Yeah, pick it up. Link is in the comments and in the description, chatsports.com/Bron City. This is going to be a collector's item soon. Back to Max Christie here. We talked about how well he played in the Summer League, and quite frankly, he looked like a rotation player to me. I know you're going up against lesser competition, but he looks like a player who has taken that next step. Jovan Buha of The Athletic says that his ascension is an X factor in the rotation. If he can continue to develop as a shot creator and playmaker, he has a chance to carve out a significant role given his three-point shooting and defensive ability. The Lakers are confident he can grow into being the team's 8th or 9th man next season. And that's saying a lot, right? To go from out of the rotation to the 3rd or 4th guy off the bench, I mean, that would be quite the jump. And I think it's possible. Now, keep in mind, the Lakers brought back a lot of their guards, right? D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Dennis Schroeder is back. Or no, he's off to Toronto, so maybe he starts to take some of Schroeder's minutes. That could be where he finds his role in that rotation. But this is a deep roster. It's not just going to be given to him. He's going to have to go out there and earn it. Now, when he did play last year, small sample size, the three-point shot was there on 1.5 threes per game. You would expect that those attempts to probably double, so we'll see if the efficiency can stay up. I liked how he played in the Summer League, but you see in higher volume, the three-point shot wasn't as good. So, keep those type of things in mind in terms of what your expectations are. Like, if he's taking 3-4 threes a game, can he shoot 36%, 37%? Like, I think I'd be pretty happy with that number, but I really liked what I saw in the Summer League, man. I try not to overreact to Summer League because it's very unorganized. The competition isn't great, but maybe this can be the next Austin Reeves. That idea has been thrown out there. I think there's some possibilities there, and he was a better prospect coming out of college than Reeves was. Reeves was undrafted. Now, he probably should have been drafted, but that's a different story. But the point is, Max Christie is touted. He appears to be improved, and I think he's got a chance to take that next step. Now, some of the competition for minutes could be with a guy like Cam Reddish, who's got some 3-and-D ability, but we know how inconsistent he's been. I mean, if you're asking me right now who I trust to be a more formidable piece in this rotation, I'd probably say Christie, because Reddish has had chances, right? Like, in 20 games with Portland last year, he scored 11 points per game, but the efficiency wasn't that great overall for Cam Reddish. He's got all the talent in the world, but it just has not come together on multiple stops, by the way, right? Like, he's been with the Knicks. He's been with the Blazers. He was with the Hawks before that. Like, he's been with 3 teams in, 4 years? Like, why is it going to change this time around? Doesn't mean it's not. I'm just saying I'm leaning Max Christie at this point. He gives you more with the ball handling standpoint as well. So I'm excited to see what this kid can do. Hey, if Cam Reddish balls out and can play as well, that's a good thing. But if I'm having to pick, I'm going to pick Max Christie out of these two. But maybe you disagree, or maybe you do agree. Pick one. Max Christie, who's going to have a bigger role? Type C for Christie. I think it's Cam Reddish. Type R for Cam Reddish. Drop a letter in the comments section. All right, Laker Nation, appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed today's show, like this video. We'll see you guys tomorrow.